Spring, summer, winter, fall, there is no season like election season. Coming up, we'll tell you what's on the ballot in your neighborhood and how you can get an early start on voting. And while our city reaches dangerously low levels of water, a new deal could be bringing relief from the north. Find out who, what, when, and where in just ahead. Well, good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Clara Benitez Cortez. With the November election just around the corner, early voting has begun for the Texas Constitutional Amendment election. 17 proposed amendments to the state's constitution are on the ballot. Counties across the state also have a variety of local elections on the ballot. The early voting period ends on Friday, October 31st, so you've got plenty of time to vote early. Election day is Tuesday, November 4th. In San Patricio County, voters can expect several key issues on the ballot that could impact them locally and statewide. We start in Aransas Pass, where voters will get to decide if the school district will implement a new tax rate that the district says will increase revenue by 4%. That increase would go towards maintenance and operations across the district's 4 schools. In Taft, City Council could look different after voters are tallied. Neighbors there will cast their vote for the mayor as well as the representatives for wards 1 and 2. Sinton's municipal district has a few key items on the ballot, including a new board of directors, as well as several tax increases that would go towards fire services and road improvements. And when it comes to water, San Pat County voters will only have to vote on one local item. That comes courtesy of the county's groundwater conservation district and would implement a single cent increase for every $100 of a property's taxable value. Now let's go to Robstown, where neighborhood news reporter Stephanie Molina has a preview on what you can expect on the ballot there.
I'm Stephanie Molina, your neighborhood news reporter in Robstown. Early voting is underway and every city council seat is up for grabs. I'm breaking down what's and who's on the ballot.
The taxes are too high.
Mary Alice Ramon is one of many Robstown residents who participated in the state's early voting Monday morning. She's lived in Robstown her whole life and tells me what she'd like the city to improve.
Lower the taxes, improve the streets, lower the water bill.
She, along with others who live in Robstown, could elect an entirely city council after this election. All of the city's 7 positions on the council are on the ballot. 4 people are running for mayor. 6 seats are open for city councilors. Many in those positions now are running again. But as for place 1, voters will put a new person there. Voters in Robstown elect city councilors every 2 years. Elected leaders are seated during the first city council meeting following the regular election, unless a runoff is needed. Candidates must win the majority vote, requiring them to get more than 50% of the votes to win. For Isabel Ruiz, she tells me she is hoping for good voter turnout.
I would love a safer environment for pedestrians.
She and other neighbors talk to me about their concerns.
There's a lot of rundown homes here, so like maybe a grants for, improving their homes, to make Robstown look a lot better, a lot cleaner.
I would like to see the taxes and the utilities come down because I'm in a fixed income, and the food's going up and everything, so it's getting worse.
But in the end,
I just hope that whoever, wins will improve the town.
For more information about the city's election, click onto KRISTV.com. In Robstown, I'm your neighborhood news reporter, Stephanie Molina, KRIS 6 News.
All right, thank you, Stephanie. And if you want to find out what's on the ballot in your county, just scan this QR code on your screen with your smartphone. You can also go to our website, KRISTV.com, and click on the election guide graphic. Well, Corpus Christi City Council is preparing to vote on a proposed $169 million deal to buy groundwater rights north of Sinton from Evangeline Laguna LP. The city would pay more than $7,000 an acre, about $61 million over its own appraisal. The deal includes $1 million for inspections and another $3.25 million in escrow that becomes non-refundable before any permits are approved. If approved, the project could pump up to 12 million gallons of water a day, with the option to double.
Even though the city has done an excellent job diversifying its surface water with both the western reservoirs and the eastern reservoirs, however, it's all been surface water and climate dependent.
A similar deal with the same seller fell through in 2022 when the price was $110 million. Well, city leaders from across the coastal bend came together today to talk about our severe drought. City managers from Corpus Christi, Alice, Beeville, and Mathis met near the Weasley Dam to look at options and how each neighboring city could help each other. In Beeville, the situation is even more dire. We told you earlier this month that they declared a state of emergency because of the low water levels. Beeville interim city manager Daniel Dorgan says while they are a smaller populated area, they supply water to several large industries like the prison and school districts.
There's no situation that's off the table at the moment. You know, there's ideas flowing, and so one of the ideas was for the city of Alice to somehow pump water to the city of Beeville in the event we do go to a complete water loss.
Right now, Beeville has identified 2 water wells. In hopes of bringing more water, they hope to come up with other financially possible plans to help get them by. Now, in the meantime, city leaders are urging everyone to continue conserving their water. And while city leaders look for solutions, our combined lake levels continue to drop. A year ago today, we were at 22.3% of combined capacity. Today, that number has plummeted to 11.7% of capacity. And that means we've lost more than 88% of our water supply because of our years-long drought conditions. Well, did you feel that nice, crisp air today? Less humid, maybe? Meteorologist Diamond Dixon is joining us and has the reason why. So we had a cold front?
We did. It was so interesting. A lot of people online were like, how is that a cold front? And just scientifically it is. But what happened when the cold front came from top of Texas, and it's so fast, right? You get compressed air, and the compressed air is still allowing us to heat up and feel like summer. We have feel like temperatures this afternoon in the triple digits across our neighborhoods, which makes us feel like summer today. We have our live look outside our CCAC camera over at Snoopy's Pier. We're at the top of our 5 o'clock hour. Still sunny conditions will last in the forecast for us, but here in Corpus Christi, we're at 90. We're just now feeling like 98. Southeast wind just around 20 miles per hour, and with wind gusts just shy of 30 miles per hour. But temperatures are still hanging out in the 90s for a lot of our neighborhoods, and even upper 90s, like for Alice at 97. 95 is pretty popular for Orange Grove, George West, and Freer. We're going to continue to cool off now, but all of your full forecast coming up.
All right, Diamond, thank you. We are on day 20 of the government shutdown, and food stamps are on the chopping block. Agriculture Secretary Brooke Rollins announced last week the food stamp program will run out of money in 2 weeks. It's not clear whether the Trump administration will step in to find the funds to continue paying benefits as it had with other priorities. According to the Food Research and Action Center, about 3.5 million Texans rely on food stamps or SNAP assistance each month. And amidst the government shutdown, the Trump administration is shifting some of its tariff policies, placing new tariffs on Colombia and adding exceptions on certain products. Scripps News Group Claudia Tubman has the latest.
The Trump administration's tariff policies continuing to shift.
I think there's a lot of adaptation about how they're implemented and where they're implemented.
The White House last month exempting dozens of products from its reciprocal tariffs. The exemption list now includes some lumber products and certain metals. The White House saying the exempted goods are largely unavailable natural resources.
That there are certain products that just aren't made here in the United States and that are needed for as inputs into manufacturing or production.
Everett Eisenstadt was the deputy director of the National Economic Council during President Trump's first term. He says the president has also shown a willingness to adjust tariffs based on economic commitments from other countries to invest in the U.S. Meanwhile, the White House is using another trade law, Section 232, to expand some tariffs. On Friday, the president using that to add 25% tariffs on the import of some trucks and truck parts and a 10% tariff on imported buses. Many businesses up to this point have eaten the cost for tariffs, but there are concerns that won't last.
What we've seen so far is that businesses have by and large tried their best not to pass on tariff costs. They've been waiting to see how Trump's trade policy will shake out before making those price hikes on consumers. But that's getting more difficult as the days go on.
Katie Tubman, Scripps News Group, New York.
Well, coming up, a brand new $3.5 million street project could be coming soon to Corpus Christi. Plus, stick around for a look at your roadways in our traffic report. We'll be right back.
You're watching Chris 6, part of the Scripps News Group.
Well, the Department of Public Safety is investigating a single vehicle accident that left one person dead over the weekend. DPS says 65-year-old Donald Humphrey of Bayside was on FM 328 north of Gregory when his Chevy Blazer ran off the road. The SUV went to a ditch, then rolled over before hitting a culvert. Now, that caused the Blazer to go into the airborne before landing on a private yard. Humphrey died at the scene. The accident happened just after noon on Saturday. Well, City Council is set to vote tomorrow on a $3.5 million project that would revitalize Cassidone Street nearby Moody High School. If approved, the construction would provide new streets and sidewalk pavement, curbs, gutters, driveways, and signs from Trojan Drive to Delgado Street. Max Underground Construction would be responsible for the project. Funding for $3.5 million project would come from the Street Bonds 2018, storm water, wastewater, and gas funds. Well, the city of Corpus Christi is looking to expand one of its key service centers to address a recent string of crimes. The city wants to take about 1.5 acres of Saki Park for the expansion of the Civilian Service Center. The proposed work would include building a fence around the area to secure valuable city assets and equipment stored near Saki Drive. City officials say thieves have been breaking into the Civilian Center and stealing catalytic converters from the city vehicles. The fence would improve safety, storage, and access for city departments like Public Works, CCW, and Solid Waste.
It's not safe for any public vehicle to really be driving on Civitan Drive, although Civitan Drive is an open road where any person living in Corpus Christi can use that road to traverse. But when you look at how the operations actually take place, it's not really safe for anyone to be driving there. There's so much heavy equipment driving through that area that it's just better for us to secure it not only for Corpus Christi citizens, but for the employees.
Well, the Civitan, if approved, the $1.3 million project could move forward in September of next year. Now let's swing things over to Diamond Dixon with a live look at your traffic report. How's it looking out there?
Well, we're taking a live look outside. Our SPID Skycam traffic seeming to be moving pretty smooth at the top to middle half of our 5 o'clock hour. We're going to take a look at our traffic flow from Portland to the Harbor Bridge. We always seem to be looking pretty good there. No major traffic issues either if you're headed in either direction. Now, Ocean Drive also looking good, but we are seeing that minor slowdown along Ennis-Jocelyn Road. SPID we just saw on our Skycam looking good, but we are seeing multiple slowdowns there along Saratoga this afternoon and slowdowns along Waldron Road and Flower Bluff Drive, but don't go anywhere. We'll have more news and weather on the way. Welcome back there, Coastal Bend. Meteorologist Diamond Dixon here with the live look inside our First Community Bank Skycam over the USS Lexington and that New Harbor Bridge in the background. Hope you're enjoying your Monday evening here. We've had some warm temperatures today, feeling like summer across our neighborhoods. We're going to look at the past 10 hours to see exactly what those temperatures look like. We started off our day in those 70s, about 74 degrees for here in Corpus Christi. We were only in the 80s for a brief period today before getting into the 90s at our noon hour. And we still kind of see 90s into our 5 o'clock hour as well. Quite some time. Usually between 2 and 4 p.m. we're seeing the warmest part of our day. And did we? We did. We hit 96 today, and that's also a tie-in record in 2016. We're nowhere near that low of 39, more like once again 73. But we are feeling like summer here in the fall. It's going to take a strong cold front for us to even out and get closer to actual fall-like temperatures here. Temperatures right now are 90 here in Corpus Christi. We're looking at 80s along the coast, 95 for Beeville, 98 for George West, also 97 for Alice, 96 for Hebbronville, and 92 for Mathis, but those feel like temperatures are still touching the triple digits for Robstown, feeling like 103. So we're going to still see a little bit of heat risk this week. Current winds out of the south-southeast for here in Corpus Christi at 20 miles per hour, 17 for the Naval Air Station, same for Rockport, and 15 for Port Aransas and Ingleside. Close to that at Kingsville at 14 miles per hour. As we go further out west, a little bit less of those increased winds. Tomorrow, mainly looking at those feel-like temperatures, you can expect to feel like triple digits yet again. Into 11 o'clock, even around 10 a.m., we're going to feel like the 90s, and between 1 and 5, we're going to feel like upper 90s to low 100s. So just be prepared for more heat this week. We also have very minimal rain chances as well. Hour by hour, we'll hit into those 80s once again around 7, low 80s by 10, into 11, upper 70s, carry us into overnight. Early morning into our Tuesday, about 75 degrees. It's going to be about the lowest that we get before temperatures go back up into the afternoon. Muggy meter wise, we're going to be between very humid and getting slightly to oppressive towards the end of the week, headed into the weekend with some elevated dew points, and that will kind of translate to some light rain chances. But if we're looking the next 6 to 10 days out, we look to be likely drier and slightly normal for here in South Texas. That puts us at the end of the month through October 30th. So our forecast high temperatures stay above normal all the way through midweek next week before we could see some relief to temperatures that will be under the average of 84. So today we saw heat risk. Tomorrow we will see even more heat risk for more of our neighborhoods there, and it will get slightly better until Wednesday when our temperatures are expected to be in the upper 80s, but I imagine the low 90s won't be too far off, because even in the next 6 to 10 days, we will be likely warmer here in South Texas as well. So in those next 7 days out, what we're going to see is still temperatures in the 90s with light rain possible, as I mentioned, for Friday and Saturday, but those lows also still stay in the 70s, so we don't really get a lot of wiggle room between our 70s and 90-degree weather.
Slam dunks, crazy crossovers, and the battle for the NBA title. It all starts tomorrow right here on Chris TV. We've got details on the new season of basketball when we come back.
You're watching Chris 6, part of the Scripps News Group.
Well, after 2 decades without the NBA, basketball is finally returning to NBC starting tomorrow night. And our network is celebrating with a special display outside its New York headquarters. Check this out. 30 teams, 30 round ball rocks. You see them right there that have been designed by local artists in each NBA city. These special pieces of art are lining Rockefeller Plaza through Tuesday and getting the attention from thousands of fans. Remember, tomorrow night starting at 6:30 here on NBC, the Houston Rockets will kick off the season against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Well, there's a Grammy Award-winning band coming to Corpus Christi, and we're giving you the chance to win free tickets. The rock band Stone Temple Pilots with special guests, the Toadies, are coming to the Concrete Street Amphitheater on Thursday, November 6th. Want to win a pair of tickets? Easy. Just go to christv.com/contests and fill out our form with your information. Good luck. Well, do you have any weekend plans? So why not join the fight against breast cancer? The annual Making Strides Against Breast Cancer Walk is set for this coming Saturday, October 25th. The 5K walk helps raise funds for cancer research. Sunrise anchors Brian and Michelle Hoffman will MC the event, and this year the Making Strides Walk has a new start time, 11 a.m. It begins at the Bayfront Park on North Shoreline. Check-in is at 9:30 in the morning. Well, it's a new week and a new chance to make it great. Thanks for spending your Monday with us on Chris 6 News. We'll be right back with a look at your 7-day forecast with meteorologist Denny Dixon.
You're watching Chris 6, part of the Scripps News Group.
Welcome back. Before we let you go, we want to showcase some work from our Coastal Bend Weather Watchers page. This submission came in over the weekend from Christy Wright Ashcraft. It looks like a statue, but it's actually a bird taking flight off a post. Bird experts out there, let us know what type of bird this is. Maybe a whooping crane? Regardless, thank you to Christy for this great photo. It just looks really, really great so far. Diamond, what do you think about this one?
That's a big bird.
That's a big bird.
Big bird. Maybe it was fetching its lunch or something.
Maybe.
Yeah. Wow. I don't know if I would have seen that in person, what I would have done. Maybe freaked out a bit.
He's enjoying the weather, though.
He is, but, well, it was hot today. We hit 96, tying the record for 2016. And you can expect those temperatures to stay in the 90s pretty much all week long. Tuesday brings another warm day for us. Then we kind of even out to the lower 90s. But we could see some light rain towards Friday into Saturday. But for the most part, you can expect sunny skies and dry conditions this week.
All right, everybody. Well, thank you so much for watching Chris 6 News at 5 o'clock. We will see you here at 6. Bye.